The Finalist. I'm your host, Robin Neal, and I'm here with lifestyle influencer, Dani Austin. Today, we'll be getting to know her a little bit more, also talking about her AIA nomination. Are you ready to get this thing started?
Yes, I'm ready. I'm so excited. I mean, honestly, like starting this whole career like 9 years ago, there was nothing like this. And so when I got the invitation in the mail, I was like, oh my gosh, is this real? Like, I was so excited. So yes, I am ready to get started.
Well, you talked about it already. You started this 9 years ago. What made you want to start blogging about your life?
Okay, so I'll be totally honest with you. I started on YouTube, and my brother was a musician on YouTube. So he like actually had a talent. But like I would walk by his room and like he'd be talking to all his friends on YouTube, and I'm like, don't you have any real friends? I'm like, this is weird. And so he actually ended up putting me in one of his videos. It was a sibling tag, and people started, commenting, "Oh, where'd your sister get her top?" Or, "What's her workout routine?" Or, "What's her skincare routine?" I was like, "Oh, well, that's fun." Like, so my brother started me my channel, okay, and he did everything for me. He helped me film all my first videos. He taught me like how to edit, just kind of the basics. And so I was a sophomore in college. I didn't tell any of my friends, and I just started making videos like in my bedroom, in my dorm room. And I would just talk about like anything going on in life. And so, within like 3 or 4 months, I had 100,000 subscribers, and I was like, this is cool. Like,
Wow.
I was like, I want to keep doing this.
You're very, very vulnerable about who you are and your journey. So why is it so important for you to be vulnerable on the internet or on your different social media platforms?
Sure. I mean, for me, it is like connecting with people. I feel like I only connect with people when I'm vulnerable. And I even feel that way with my friendships. I don't know if you feel this way, but I'm like that girl, like when you hang out with me, the very first day we hang out, I'm like, okay, let me tell you about my day. I'm like, and I just like open up. My husband gets so mad at me. He's like, you need to stop telling everybody all your deepest, darkest secrets. And I'm like, I can't help it. I feel like that's how I connect with people. And then it's funny, like when you're vulnerable, they'll be vulnerable back with you.
Another video that you decided to put up on your channel was about your hair loss journey. What gave you the strength to do that? Because not a lot of people, we talked about vulnerability already, not many people can do that at all, but you did it, and so gracefully. How did you muster up the strength to be able to do that?
That was probably one of the hardest things I've done on my channel since I started, because it was so emotional. And I don't know, it's when you start to lose your hair and there's so many different factors that go into it. I was almost like, at the time, I was almost like ashamed. Like I felt like I had done it to myself. So when I went through my hair loss, like one of the biggest reasons was, I had a lot on my plate whenever I was in college, and a lot of, deadlines and contracts and exams. And at the time I was trying to get into physical therapy school. So I really cared about my GPA and all these things. So I would be studying and like I told you, I wasn't very healthy, like with my work-life balance, because I'd be up until, 4 a.m. editing and studying. And I just started to kind of tug at my hair and pull my hair out whenever I felt anxious. And then I would look down at my, where I was studying, I had all this hair. And so, that's not the first thing you want to tell people, is like, it's kind of embarrassing whenever you go through it. Now I'm not embarrassed about it, now that I've talked about it.
It does not shock me at all that you're a finalist for Lifestyle Blogging Influencer of the Year. How did you find out about your nomination?
In the mail. I found out in the mail. So people I guess y'all sent out an email, but I never got it because, like I was saying, like my team got the email. So I got this amazing invite in the mail it was the coolest invite I've ever received, and I opened up, I'm like, I thought my husband was punking me. I was like, you're messing with me. It's just so fun. Like these type of things are so fun. And I was so excited. I'm so honored, excited to even be sitting here.
For those that are watching right now, make sure you mark your calendars so you don't miss out on social media's biggest night. And be sure to follow us on all of our social media platforms to stay up to date on everything that AIA has going on. And for Dani right here, right now, for those that want to stay up to date with everything that you have going on, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Dani Austin, Dani Austin, like the city. And then we're on TikTok too. I'm so proud of myself for being on TikTok. The Dani Austin. And then our blog is just DaniAustin.com.
Well, I appreciate you so much, Dani, for joining us today. All the handles for not just Dani's pages, but ours will be down below. I'm your host, Robin Neal, signing off with Dani. Dani, this has been a pleasure, and I'm wishing you the best of luck in the AIA Awards for this year. I truly do appreciate it.
Thank you, Robin. I appreciate it too.